Hi, hi, hi. Good morning, good morning. Hi, good morning, good morning. Hi, good morning. No one is saying anything. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi, hi, hi. Good morning. No one is saying anything. Vishwanath, good morning, good morning. Ananya, good morning, good morning. Harshita, good morning. Janvi, good morning. Preeti, good morning. Good morning. Yeah, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, good morning. Everyone, good morning. Bagunara, Bagunara. Everyone, Manchi at home. Bagunara. Everyone, Manchi at home. Yeah, very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. So, what's going on at home? क्या हो रहा है घर पे? What's going on? Chilling or studying? What's going on? क्या हो रहा है घर पे? What's going on? Chilling or studying? क्या हो रहा है? Or you can say fast. Studying, sir. Means chilling with studying. Sir, we are not normal people. Sir, we are targeting for NEET 2024. So we are also chilling. But we are not normal people. We are ultra pro legend. So ultra pro legend people also chill. But they chill with study. So that's why we are also chilling, sir. But we are chilling with study. Yeah. Okay, no problem. No problem. That's the reality now. No problem. Today is the first class where you have to be more focused. Yeah. Bless is saying sleeping, sir. No need of sleep now. Now you have to start. Till before becoming doctor, you will not sleep. Till your day of NEET exam, you will not sleep at all. You will work hard and become doctor in the next NEET. That is, after that you can sleep. No problem. Yeah. So shall we start with the class? Today we have to start with proper topic. We have to start with one chapter. Which chapter we have to start? Any idea? Any idea you have? Which chapter we have to start with? Any idea undi? Idea undi? Motion in a straight line. Yeah, kinematics we will start. Kinematics, one part is there, motion in a straight line. Two parts are there, motion in a straight line and motion in a plane. Today we will start motion in a straight line or 1D motion, you can say, no problem. So you can write the name of chapter, motion in a straight line. We will talk about motion in a straight line. Yeah, we will talk about motion in a straight line. So let's start with our new chapter. We will start with our proper chapter. That chapter is motion in a straight line. It's part of kinematics. Kinematics have two parts. Yeah, motion in a straight line is also known as rectilinear motion. No problem. Yeah, motion in a straight line. Motion in a straight line. So this we are going to start. Today we'll be talking about basic things related with motion of a body in a straight line. So this is also known as motion in 1D. This is also one part of kinematics. This is also known as rectilinear motion. Is it okay? Shall we start? Shuru kare? Shall we start? Motion in a straight line. Shuru kare? Shuru kare? Yeah, बहुत बढ़िया, very good, Banchi, बहुत बढ़िया, yeah. So we'll start with our chapter motion in a straight line. So चलो ठीक है, कोई problem नहीं है, okay, no problem, just see, yeah, okay. So this, yeah, come on, okay, no problem, yeah. So this motion in a straight line start with two basic definition. I think you are long-term people, so little idea you have about those 2 points, those two basic points which you need to know when we start motion of the body. First basic point is distance. And second basic point which we'll talk will be our displacement. So do you know what is meaning of distance? What is distance and what is displacement? First we will talk about distance and displacement. Slowly we'll go. What is distance? What is distance and what is displacement? What is difference between them? Distance is actual length of path. Someone is saying speed into time. We are not talking about formula. We are talking about, first we'll talk, because we are starting from basic. Yeah. Always remember, here in the class we'll always start from zero. From basic we will start, then only tomorrow you can develop more better understanding. Yeah. So distance means actual length of path, and displacement means shortest possible distance. You can write the definition, then we will talk about them. Yeah, you can write. Yeah. Okay, बहुत बढ़िया. Everyone has idea, no problem. Little idea everyone has. We will start from there. You can write distance. For distance you can write, it is actual length of path traveled by the body. It is actual length of path. It is actual length of path traveled by the body. Distance you can write, it is actual length of path traveled by the body. Distance, it is actual length of path traveled by the body. And for displacement you can write, it is shortest possible distance. Now this is for displacement. For displacement you can write, it is shortest possible distance between initial and final position. It is shortest possible distance between initial and final position. It is shortest possible distance between initial and final position. Achha, you tell me, out of distance, the displacement, does both are vector, or only distance is vector, or only displacement is vector? What about scalar and vector? Who is a scalar, who is vector? Who is a scalar, who is vector? Who is a scalar, who is vector? Distance is a scalar while displacement is vector. You can write for distance. For distance you can write it is scalar. For displacement you can write it is vector. Yeah, very good, very good. Everyone has basic idea. Class 9, 10th only we study all these things. Yeah. So for distance you can write, you are making short notes you have to make. Whether you know or don't know doesn't matter. Notes has to be perfect. Yeah. Okay. You can write. For distance you can write it is scalar quantity. Means two lines you have written, it is actual length of path, it is scalar quantity. For displacement you can write it is vector quantity. For displacement you can write it is vector quantity. Scalar has only magnitude, Baba. Direction is not there for a scalar. For displacement you can write it is vector quantity. So no problem, no problem. These are the two basic points which we have got. We will discuss about these two basic points in a very detailed manner. And I will also tell you what is given in NCERT, from where question can be asked. So dhyan dena, just see here. Yeah, okay, no problem. Vector has both magnitude and direction, which you'll get to know. In track 3, vector will be there, okay. But basic idea of vector everyone has. Tensor money, that is not in your NEET syllabus. You don't have to think about it. Now dhyan dena, be focused. Be focused, just see here. Yeah. Always remember, whenever body is moving, actual length of the path traveled by the body is known as distance covered by the body. Dhyan dena, be focused. Now class has been started. So thoda dhyan dena, small but very important point. Yeah. Always remember, distance means actual length of path. How much path particle is moving on the path. So what is the length of the path? That length of the path is known as distance traveled by the body. And distance traveled by the body is also scalar quantity. Distance is scalar quantity. Sir, what is displacement? Displacement means shortest possible distance, shortest possible path, shortest possible distance between initial and final. What is the shortest distance? That shortest distance is known as displacement of the body. And always remember, displacement is your vector quantity, because displacement will always have a direction. It is towards the shortest path. Shortest path means there will be one direction. That's why displacement will be a vector quantity. Is it okay? Up to this, is it okay? Bol do ek baar. Up to this, is it okay? Yeah, so distance means actual length of path. Displacement means shortest possible distance. Displacement is vector, distance is scalar. For example, I will show you with the help of one example. Just see here. Yeah, okay, no problem. Just see, with the help of one example, we will talk. Simple situation, nothing to worry. Yeah, okay, no problem. Yeah. Always remember, for example, a particle is there which is at point A. One particle is there which is at point A. Assume this particle started moving. This particle wanted to go. For example, one particle is at point A. This particle started from here. He went like this, he went like this, he went like this. Finally, he came to the point B. So always remember, distance means actual length of path. This is the path on which particle is moving now. If you add this path, if you find the length of this path, if you go and add 1 meter, 2 meter, 3 meter, 4 meter, 5 meter, 6 meter, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 30 meter. So always remember, length of path, actual length of path. Actual means the actual path on which particle is moving. Actual length of the path is known as distance. Distance means actual length of path on which body is moving. Okay, no problem. Acha, can you tell me how you will calculate displacement? If anyone asks you what is displacement between A and B, when particle moves from A to B, what is displacement of the particle? What is displacement of the particle? How will you calculate the displacement? Someone says particle move from A to B. Now tell me displacement. So always remember, displacement means shortest possible distance between A and B. Directly if you go from A to B, that shortest distance is known as this. For example, if I start from here, directly I will go here. So this is, you can see now it is having a direction also. That's why I told you distance, which was a scalar. That's why I told you displacement is vector. You can see particle directly going from A to B, shortest possible distance between the two positions, between the initial and final. That distance is known as our displacement. And since you can see it has a direction, that's why we call displacement as a vector quantity. Is it okay? You can draw this diagram, basic diagram. We will do some questions also slowly. You can draw this diagram. No problem. Slowly we'll start. Basic concepts will clear. Yeah, okay, no problem. Yeah. Is it okay? Done. Once you write, you can say done, sir. Done. No problem. Now dhyan dena. Be focused. Sir, what are the points given in NCERT from distance and displacement? Those points we will talk about. Yeah. So NCERT points now we are going to put here. Dhyan dena. Be focused. Yeah. You tell me, if a body is traveling, for example, you tell me if a body is traveling, you tell me distance will be always positive or negative or zero. Who can be positive, negative, both? And who will be always positive? Can you think who can be positive also, negative also? And who will be always positive? Always remember, distance is always positive. Means distance cannot become negative. Distance is always, remember, displacement is a vector. Displacement can be positive, can be negative, depending on reference, depending on direction. But distance is always, and distance is the length of path. Length cannot be negative. So that's why always remember, distance is, you can write this point. Distance is always positive, but displacement, distance is, next point, distance is always positive. Distance is always positive, but displacement can be. Distance is always positive, but displacement can be. Yeah, Yuvraj, yeah. Distance is always positive, but displacement can be positive or negative. But displacement can be positive or negative. Acha, zero is positive or negative? Some people are asking, yeah, zero is positive or negative? Zero is positive or negative? Zero क्या लोगे, positive या negative? Zero क्या लोगे, positive or negative? Not neutral, positive. We consider negative means less than zero. Negative means less than. Don't say neutral. No. This 0 also means positive. 0 also means positive. So less than 0 is negative. Above 0 or 0 is also we consider it to be positive only. And 0 is also considered to be positive. Less than 0 is negative, remaining everything is positive. 0 also positive. Yeah, okay, no problem. That is how we deal in physics, no problem. Yeah. So point is, again, before moving further, I'll just revise these basic points, then we'll move further. Then we'll talk about few more. All these are NCRT points. These points which you have written, these are NCRT points. Dhyan dena. Actually, Yuraj, why you are asking now? Focus on the class. Yeah. Okay. Always remember, actual length of the path traveled by the body is known as distance. Shortest possible distance between initial and final is known as displacement. Distance is a scalar, displacement is vector. Someone says, sir, distance will be always positive or negative, or always remember, distance means length of path. Length will be always positive. So that's why distance will be always positive. But if you talk about displacement, displacement is a vector. It may have direction. So displacement can be positive also. Displacement can be negative also. Or if you want, you can say separately displacement can be 0 also. No problem. Yeah, okay. So these are the points that we have studied till now. Is it okay? Yeah, take admission, Yuraj. Nothing to be confused. If you'll be confused 1 month, then 1 month time will be less for your NEET. Yeah. Is it okay? Aage badhe? Classes will go like this entire year. Syllabus will be completed in February. No problem, no problem. Yeah. So basic points we have talked. Acha, you tell me. One point is again, last theoretical point. Dhyan dena, be focused. Yeah. Acha, if someone says, dhyan dena, be focused, again, NCRT point. If you read 4 initial pages of NCRT in motion in a straight line, this is the point, this is the conclusion you will get. They are explaining with the help of example. I will tell you directly. You tell me. If someone says a displacement 0, does it mean distance also 0? Displacement 0 means does distance also 0? Not may or may not be. Always remember, you can write this point. Very good. Yeah. You can write this point. Let's see. You can write this point. Displacement 0 means displacement 0 means distance may or may not be 0. Displacement 0 means distance may or may not be 0. That we have to see. NEET Gosalite aims. Now focus on the class. Yeah, you can ask those things on WhatsApp. No problem. Yeah. Displacement 0 means distance may or may not be 0. Always remember, if displacement is 0, that doesn't mean distance will be 0. Maybe distance can be also 0 or may not be 0. Is it okay? Is this point is okay? Displacement 0 means distance may or may not be 0. We are not sure that distance is 0 or distance is not 0. Yeah, may or may not be 0. Next point you can write. Then I will ask from you. Next point you can write. Distance 0 means, can you fill in the blanks? Distance 0 means, can you fill in the blanks? Distance 0 means displacement must be 0. Distance 0 means displacement must be. Be careful about these words, must and may. Here must will come. Distance 0 means displacement must be 0. Distance 0 means displacement must be 0. Distance 0 means displacement must be 0. I'm giving you time of 5 seconds. See all these points. I will ask some question, then we'll move further. Once you can see these points, NCRT points, don't take them lightly. I will ask from you. Actually, tell me, out of distance and displacement, which quantity can be positive also, negative also? Out of distance and displacement, who can be positive also, who can be negative also? Jaldi bata do. Out of distance and displacement, who can be positive also, negative also? displacement vector na, due to direction displacement may be negative, displacement may be positive. Acha, out of distance and displacement, which quantity is always positive? It can never be negative. It can be never. Someone is saying, sir, distance traveled with a particle is -8 meters. Definitely wrong. You tell me which quantity will be always positive. Distance will be always positive. Distance will be always positive. Yeah, okay. Acha, you tell me, displacement 0 means, does distance also 0? Someone says a particle is moving and its displacement is found to be 0. Does that means distance will be also always 0? No, maybe particle is moving on a complete circle. Particle is starting from the same place. Yeah. So that's why we'll say may or may not be. May or may not be. May or may not be. We cannot say with surety. We cannot say with surety. Actually, if someone says distance traveled by the particle is 0. What about displacement? Does now also I will say distance traveled by the particle 0 means displacement may or may not be 0? Now must be 0. Distance traveled by the particle 0 means body is not moving at all. Whenever a body will move, distance will be always there. Displacement may or may not be there. Done. Bolo. Ho jayega. Everyone got? Ek baar bol do, done. Then we will start with one question. Done, sir. Okay, come on. You can write one question. We will do one question, no problem. Yeah. You write. Okay, bahut badhiya. Very good. Yeah. You can write one question. You write. A particle starts moving. Just to give you basic idea about distance and displacement. A particle starts moving on a circle of radius 10 meters. A particle starts moving on a circle of radius. A particle starts moving on a circle of radius 10 meters from point A. Find the distance and displacement. Find its distance and displacement. Find its distance and displacement. Find its distance and displacement if first you write. I will give you 3 parts so that you will get better clarity. Find its distance and displacement if first you write it completes one revolution. It completes one revolution. For one revolution, you have to tell me how much is the distance and how much is the displacement. If it completes one revolution. Second, half revolution. Just to give you idea about distance and displacement. Third, quarter revolution. If it completes one revolution, half revolution and quarter revolution, you have to tell me its distance and displacement. In all these cases, you have to tell me what is distance and what is displacement. First one, yeah, very good, yeah. Sriram give an answer, very good. People are giving answer. Ahmad, yeah. First one, displacement will come 0 because particle started from A. One complete revolution is particle will come back to A. So displacement will be 0. But distance will be same as circumference of the circle. That is 2 pi r. Very good, yeah. So first one will come. I think everyone is getting. No problem. Basic question, yeah. You can do it little fast. Sajid Hussain, 2 answers given. Very good, Sajid. I am seeing the answer. Maiti given answer. Very good. Deepak, very good. No need to put the value of pi. Nivedita, you can tell me in the terms of pi only. Venkata Reddy, first one, displacement 0. Amina, second distance is 20 pi. Very good. Displacement is, distance is 10 pi. Displacement is 20 meter. Bahut badhiya. Yeah, very good. Yeah. Vinay, very good. Akash, very good. Venkata, very good. Darshini, very good. No problem. Do the third one also. Come on, third one. Quarter, for quarter circle, how much is the displacement? How much is the distance? Very good, very good. People are giving answer. Very good, Srinivas. Very good, Sriram. Maruti, Deepak, very good. Darshini, very good. Akash has said answer. Very good, Akash. Creative Soul 20 pi. Still, you are giving the first answer only. Preeti given answer. Very good, Preeti. Mighty, very good. Mighty, very good. Yeah. Okay, no problem. No problem. Yeah. Vegulu, very good. Yeah. Sajid Hussain, very good. Just see here. Okay, I know you are knowing. Nothing to worry. Nothing to worry. But ek bar dekh lo. Ek bar dekh lo. Be focused. Ek bar dekh lo. Maybe sometimes some lack of concept is there. People do mistake. I was knowing before giving this question only. I was knowing everyone will be able to do. But still, ek bar dekh lo. Just here. I will ask you how many of you got all correct. ध्यान देना. Be focused. Be focused. Yeah. Okay, बहुत बढ़िया, yeah. In first situation, ध्यान दो. Now no need to give answer. Akash very good, Sriram very good, Darshini very good. Now no need to give answer. थोड़ा ध्यान दो. Hold for some time. Understand the concept. Be focused. Just see here, yeah. Sir, in first question you are asking find the distance and displacement for one complete revolution. You are asking for one complete revolution. One complete revolution means, sir, I will start from A. I will go and I will come back to A. One complete revolution means this, sir. Start from A, complete circle, come back to A. That means, sir, if you're starting from A for one complete revolution, you are coming back to A. That means one thing is sure, shortest possible distance between initial and final will be 0 because you started from A, you are going for one complete revolution, you are returning back to A. That means I can say, sir, displacement will be 0. In first case, sir, if you talk about displacement will be 0. Sir, displacement without any doubt, because I know, sir, displacement means shortest distance between initial and final. And I started from here and again I come back to here. So how much displacement? Displacement is 0. Definitely, because initial final both are equal. But if anyone asks me, sir, what is distance? Always remember, distance is the actual length of path. You started from here. This path which you are moving now, if you add this path, that will give you distance. And of course, you are making one complete circle. That means path traveled. Distance will be same as circumference. And circumference of the circle, you know, that will be 2 pi r. R value you can put. R is 10. So this will become 20 pi. 20 pi. If you want, you can put the value of pi later on, no problem. Is it okay? Everyone understood first one? Yeah, you have given answer for second, third also. Very good, no problem. Yeah. बहुत बढ़िया sir, very simple. Yeah, okay, no problem. Half of the circle. Second question is find displacement and distance for half of the circle. You may be thinking, but this is previous year NEET question. You are thinking, na sir, so easy, but this is also previous year NEET question. This question came in circular motion. In circular motion chapter we have, there this question came. So not, important situation. Yeah. Sir, second situation, half of the circle. Half, ध्यान दो, some people were doing mistake for half of the circle. Half of the circle means you started from here, you went here. This is the meaning of half of the circle. Can you tell me for half of the circle what will be displacement? Displacement बताओ for half of the circle. What will be displacement for half of the circle? एक बार बता दो जल्दी. For half of the circle, what is displacement? अरे बता दो जल्दी. Half of the circle, what is displacement? That will be equal to diameter na. अरे देखो, always remember displacement means shortest between initial and final. Particle started here, now particle is here. Particle started here, now particle. Half circle means particle is here. Shortest distance between initial and final is known as, this is the direction of displacement. Tomorrow question is also asked, what is the direction of displacement? So it is towards the final position. So this is the direction of displacement. And you can see half circle means particle started here, now it is here. So shortest between initial and final will be equal to diameter. Diameter means 2r. R if you put, it will become 20 meter. And if anyone asks you distance means half circle. You are doing half circle, means half of the circumference. That means 2 pi r by 2. That will be coming as pi r. R value you can put again 10. So 10 pi. Is it okay? Is it okay? बोल दो एक बार. Is it okay? Is it okay? एक बार बोल दो. हाँ, so direction of displacement is also important. Sometimes they ask, what is the direction of displacement? So towards the final position. Direction of displacement is towards the final position. No problem, no problem. Yeah. Next situation, next situation. Now third one, they are asking you for quarter of circle. Quarter of circle. They are asking you about quarter of circle. Quarter of circle means you started from here, you will go here. ध्यान देना, some people feel problem while calculating for quarter of circle. Quarter of circle means you started here, you went here, you went here, you started from here, you went here. This is meaning of quarter of circle. So for quarter of circle, if anyone asks you displacement, again displacement, you will say displacement means the shortest possible distance between initial and final. This is initial, this is final. So this is our displacement. You can see the direction of displacement also. That will be coming as, now you have to calculate this with the help of Pythagoras theorem. You have to take help of Pythagoras, uncle. You will simply say, sir, this is the displacement. This is the initial, this is the final, shortest between initial and final. So this will be our displacement, sir. This will be our, sir, how to calculate this? This is R, this is R. So this will become under root of, yeah, h square will be equal to p square plus b square under root of r square plus r square. That will be giving you root 2r. So displacement will come root 2r. R value you know 10. So this will become 10 root 2. If anyone asks you distance, distance easy to find. Quarter means 1/4. Total circle 2 pi r. Quarter means 1/4. That means 2 pi r by 4. That will be coming as pi r by 2. 2 cancel, so pi r by 2. Pi r you know 10 by 2. That will be coming as 5 pi. Is it okay? सबको समझ में आया? बोल दो एक बार. Is it done? Yeah, 5 pi. Yeah. How many of you got all three correct? How many of you got all three correct? How many of you got all three correct? Preeti got, Sriram got, Durga Prasad got, Sharnya got, Kusuma got, Akash got. Okay, very good. Farida got, Sriram got, Teju got, Vishwanath got, Mani got, Manish Chala got. Very good. I think everyone got. बहुत ध्यान. Very good. बहुत बढ़िया. Now ध्यान देना. Be focused. Yeah. Okay. Such questions are there in the gym also. I will send you those questions. You can do those questions. Now again ध्यान दो. Sir, distance means actual length of path. Distance will be always positive. Distance is scalar, sir. Displacement means shortest distance between initial and final, sir. Sir, displacement is vector, sir. Displacement can be positive. Displacement can be negative. Achha, tell me who will be more? Out of distance and displacement, who will be more? Distance or displacement? Or both will be always equal? Who will be more? This is also NCRT point. NCRT point. CBI point, Chala Baga important point. Last year so many questions came from there. CBI. Achha, people are saying that distance is more. Is it like that distance is always more? Is it like distance is always more? Or sometimes distance can be equal to displacement? Right now you are saying distance is getting more. But is it like that distance is always more? Okay, very good. So always remember dhyan there. Achha, some people are saying distance may be equal to. Achha, when distance is equal to displacement, this is NCRT point. When distance and displacement of a body are found to be equal. When both are equal. When both are for motion in a straight line. That is what we are studying. From now, whatever we'll study, every time we'll find the distance and displacement will be equal. That's why while doing numerical, I will sometimes say distance, sometimes I will say displacement, because we are talking about motion in a straight line. Dhyan do, you can write this point. So, okay, no problem. I will write in short there, no problem. एक बार देख लो, yeah. Always remember, point is, distance will be always greater or equal to is this a statement correct? Distance will be always greater or equal to displacement. Is this a statement correct? Distance always greater or equal to displacement. Actually, it's wrong, because displacement vector now you cannot compare directly. You will say distance will be always greater or equal to magnitude. This is the relation. Distance always greater or equal to magnitude of displacement. Magnitude of displacement. You cannot say distance greater or equal to displacement. That is not the in NCERT statement given. Distance and displacement can be, okay. So they don't talk about displacement. They always talk about magnitude of displacement, because displacement is vector now. Scalar and vector you cannot compare directly now. That's why we say distance will be always greater or equal to magnitude of displacement. And equality holds. Both can be equal. This is the NCERT point. Equality holds. Equality in this result, equality holds only for motion in straight line. Only for motion in straight line. If you move in a straight line, then only distance and displacement will be equal. Is it okay? You can write this point. This is the NCERT final point that we have got here. Now we will leave distance and displacement. आगे बढ़ेंगे. This is the NCERT point. They have said like this. I will quote this exact statement of NCERT. They have said like this: distance and magnitude of displacement can be equal. They have said like this: distance and magnitude of displacement of a body is only equal when the motion is in straight line. Is it okay for you? Did you got the idea? Did you got the idea? चलो बहुत बढ़िया. I am giving you time of 5 seconds. Revise the notes till now. I will ask some question, then we will move further. Until and unless I will not get surety that you are getting everything, I will not move further. So once you can revise, come on. 5 seconds you can take. If completed, you can set answer. And once I will say answer, we will start saying the answer. OP ka le do. Why to have OP ka? Come on. Sir, NEET 2024 is knocking on the door. Just 11 months are there. We will work hard for it. So OP ka le do, sir. Come on, tell me. Okay, no problem. Yeah, you tell me. Out of distance and displacement, which quantity can be positive also, can be negative also? Out of distance and displacement, which quantity can be positive also, can be negative also? Come on. Displacement. So displacement can be positive also, displacement can be negative. Achha, which quantity is never negative? Never. Which quantity is never negative? Any part of the universe you go, one quantity is never negative. That is our distance. Achha, tell me, out of distance and displacement, which quantity will be more? And what is the relation between distance and displacement? What is the relation between distance and displacement? Distance will be always, come on, filling the blanks. Distance will be greater or equal to magnitude of displacement. Distance will be greater or equal to magnitude of displacement. Achha, someone says a body is moving and it is found that its distance and magnitude of displacement are found to be equal. What you can say about the motion of the body? Suno ye question, this is a final question. Someone said, sir, a body is moving and it is found that its distance traveled and magnitude of displacement both are equal. What you can say about motion of the body? It's a motion in straight line, sir. This will happen only for motion in straight line. Body is moving in motion in a straight line. बहुत बढ़िया. Very good. Yeah. Done. No problem. Yeah. So this is the basic idea about distance and displacement. Okay. Achha, tell me. Now we'll move further. Dhyan dena. Just see here. Okay, no problem. Yeah. Achha, if you divide total distance traveled by body by total time, what you will get? Total distance by total time, what you will get? Total distance by total time, what you will get? Average speed. Don't say speed, it's average. Generally we say speed, but actually it is average speed. Yeah, so always remember, acha, total displacement by total time, if I'll talk, total displacement by total time, if I say, so total displacement of the body is this, total time taken by the body is this, divide them. Total displacement, average velocity. Don't say velocity, it's wrong. Average velocity. Yeah, very good, very good. So always remember, we also talk about average speed, and we also talk about average velocity. Average velocity. So average speed means total distance by total time. Total distance by total time. Average velocity means total displacement by total time. This is the meaning of average speed. This is the meaning of average velocity. Okay. Yeah. So total distance by total time is average speed. Total displacement by total time is average velocity. Is it okay? Is it okay about average speed and average velocity? Now again you have to tell me, out of them, who will be always positive? Out of average velocity and average speed, who will be always positive, and who can be positive also, negative also? Who will be more, who will be less? Again, same type of relation. So always remember, average speed always positive. Average speed always positive. Average speed always positive. Average velocity, yeah, maybe positive or negative. Same thing, due to distance and displacement, because time will be always positive. So due to distance and displacement, this relation comes. Here distance will be always positive, that's why average speed will be also always positive. Here displacement can be positive, negative, so that's why our average velocity may be positive or negative. Yeah, okay, no problem. Acha, can you tell me who will be more, who will be less? Can you again relate, who will be more, who will be less? Same type of relation will come. Again question is asked. Always remember, average speed will be always greater than equal to magnitude of average velocity. Magnitude of average, because this vector, this is scalar. Yeah, same type of relation. Can you tell me when equality will hold? Come on, equality holds. Filling the blanks, batao. Equality holds for what? Are bata do, equality holds for what? For which type of motion? Average speed and average velocity both will have same value. Again, only for kevalam, only holds only for motion in straight line. Holds only for motion in straight line. Or you can say 1D motion, or you can say rectilinear motion. No problem. Yeah, all have same meaning. Is it okay? Done? Is it okay? Shall we move further? Okay, no problem. Yeah. Okay. Chamak guess. No problem. Now dhyan dena. Just see here. Okay, no problem. One very, very important point I'm going to talk. Just see here. Yeah. Acha, you know, whenever you calculate velocity, dhyan dena. Thoda be focused, important part. Yeah. Okay, no problem. Yeah. Acha, you tell me. Whenever we talk about velocity now, you tell me, does we only talk about average velocity of the body, or does we only talk about average speed of the body? Is it like that we always talk about average value, or some other value is also there? Always remember, dhyan do, be focused. Always remember, we have two types of velocity. One is average velocity, one is instantaneous velocity. When you calculate velocity for a duration of time, that is known as average velocity. If you calculate the velocity at a particular instant, that is known as instantaneous velocity. So always remember, average velocity means, you write whenever we calculate for a duration of time whenever we calculate for duration of time whenever we calculate for a duration of time whenever we calculate for a duration of time, it is known as average value. It is known as average value. Tomorrow average acceleration will also come, that's why I'm saying average value. Whenever we calculate for a duration of time, it is known as average value. And change the paragraph now, write whenever we calculate for a particular instant, whenever we calculate for a particular instant, whenever we calculate for a particular instant of time, whenever we calculate for a particular instant of time, it is known as instantaneous value. 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 Acha, everyone, yeah, okay, very good, no problem. One last point we will write before that. Everyone has exact idea about average and instantaneous, or shall I tell you with the help of one example? What is difference between average and instantaneous? Everyone has idea? Because many people have found they know average duration, particular is, but yeah, I will give you one simple example. Just here how we'll be talking. Just here, yeah. Okay, one example I will give you. Yeah. Okay, no problem. Yeah. Always remember, average value is always calculated for a duration of time. Instantaneous is calculated for a particle. Dhyan dena. In short, I will tell you example. For example, yeah. For example, you are going to market. You started from your home at 10 o'clock. You went to the mall. You reached to the mall at 12 o'clock. Distance between your house and mall is 40 kilometers. Can you tell me what is your average velocity? How much distance you traveled? 40. How much time you took? 2. So what will be your average speed or average velocity? Jaldi bata do. 40 by 2. Dhyan dena. Orally I am saying. Dhyan dena. Yeah. Sir, we started from home, we went to mall, so total distance travel or total displacement is 40, total time taken 2 hours, so 40 by 2, it came 20 kilometers per hour. But you tell me, is it like that from your home, from starting only you are driving your car with 20 kilometers per hour? Is it like that? You sit in the car, running, jumping in the car. Is it like that? In the beginning, when car came in front of your house, it was with 20 kilometers per hour. You jumped inside your car. Is it like that? No. Always remember, in between, sometimes traffic was there. There your speed was 1 kilometer per hour. In between, so instantaneous means if I ask what is your speed at 10:15, particularly I am not interested in 10:16, I am not interested in 10:30, I am asking you what is your speed at 10:15. That is known as instantaneous speed. When you are driving, sometimes no traffic was there, your car was going with 100 kilometers per hour now. At that time, at 11 o'clock, your car speed was 100 kilometers per hour. That is instantaneous. Instantaneous means speed of the particle at a particular instant, exactly at a particular time. That is known as instantaneous. For complete duration, it is known as average. Is it okay? बोलो समझे क्या? समझे क्या? अच्छा, tell me, Which train is fastest in India? Which train is fastest in India? Which train is fastest in India? Which train move fastest in India? Are metro is not train, Baba. Acha, Vande Bharat. What is speed of Vande Bharat? People are saying Vande Bharat. What is speed of Vande Bharat Express? What is speed? Or Rajdhani? Okay, no problem. People are saying 180, 130. Is it like that? For example, let's assume 150. Is it like that Vande Bharat Express every time on the railway platform also it move with 150 and all passengers jump inside the train? Is it like that? Or Vande Bharat Express you are saying now 150. Is it like that everywhere it moves with 150, 150, all the passengers jump? That is average. That is average. At the station, its speed that is instantaneous. When Vande Bharat Express is at Vijayawada station, its speed is 0 at 10:30. That is instantaneous. For entire journey, 4-hour journey, 10-hour journey, that is average. Is it okay? बोलो, समझ में आ गया क्या? आगे बढ़े? Okay, बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया. Now you got exact idea. Okay, 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 no problem, no problem. Yeah. Achha, you tell me. Okay, 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 no problem, no problem. Achha, tell me. I told you method to find average speed, total distance by total time, or average velocity, total displacement by total time. How to calculate instantaneous? Can you think how to calculate instantaneous velocity? Is there any method to find instantaneous velocity? Okay, Durga Prasad, yeah. Always remember this differentiation which you studied now gives you instantaneous rate. Dhyan do, write this point. I'm talking for speed. Tomorrow I'll talk for acceleration. So always remember, you write this point. You write all the instantaneous values are calculated. All the instantaneous values are calculated, whether you are talking about instantaneous speed, instantaneous velocity, instantaneous force, instantaneous EMF, anything, all instantaneous values. You write all instantaneous values are calculated with the help of differentiation. All the instantaneous values are calculated with the help of differentiation. All the instantaneous values are calculated with the help of differentiation. So this is how we say, dhyan dena, average velocity. Now I will separate them. Average velocity means total displacement by total time, which we also write as delta S by delta T, which we also write as S2 minus S1 by T2 minus T1. Delta T means change in time, delta S means change in displacement. Yeah. And instantaneous velocity. If anyone want instantaneous velocity means ds by dt. Instantaneous value is calculated with the help of differentiation. For this day only, I was talking about this average and instantaneous. Is it okay? One last point, very important point is left. Numerical will start in the next class. Average velocity will do one complete lecture, will do numericals. Yeah. बहुत बढ़िया. So average means total displacement by total time. Instantaneous means differentiation. Achha, who is more, average or instantaneous? Who can be more? Who can be less? Of course, everyone knows ds by dt. Who will be more? Who will be less? सोच लो. Average, instantaneous, who will be more, who will be less? Achha, Vande Bharat Express you gave na. Vande Bharat Express people said na, sir, 150 kilometer per hour. 150 kilometer per hour. I will give that example. Yeah. Achha, you tell me, is that is also maximum speed of Vande Bharat Express? You're saying, sir, average speed is 150. Is maximum value is also 150 only? Any possibility is there. Always remember, just now home example I was giving you now,
20 kilometer per hour. You said, na sir, our speed is 20, average speed is 20 kilometer per hour. But sometimes when traffic is not there, you'll be driving with 100 kilometer per hour. When traffic is there, you'll be driving with 0. So always remember, anyone can be more, anyone can be less. Depends. You can write this point. Out of them, anyone can be more or less. Now we cannot say with surety. Out of them, anyone can be more or less. Anyone can be more or less. Anyone can be more or less. Now question is asked. Dhyan dena. No one will ask you who will be more, who will be less. You tell me, is it possible for a particle to have same average velocity and same instantaneous velocity? Is it possible? Is it possible that average and instantaneous both will be equal? Is it possible? Possibility. You tell me, if entire journey anyhow, for example, if I'm running and if I'm running with constant 20 kilometer per hour entire my journey, then if you calculate my average, instantaneous both will be equal. Dhyan do. Yes, Farida, uniform motion. Always remember, average velocity, instantaneous velocity will be equal only when motion is uniform. This is the uniform motion definition given in NCERT. Dhyan dena. For example, if I say in a classroom 200 students are there, if every student has height of 6 feet, what is average height? If I say in a classroom 200 students are there, all students have height of 6 feet, what is average height? What is the average height? 6 feet. What is instantaneous? What is the height of one boy? That is also 6 feet. That is also, if all have 6 feet height, average will also come 6 feet. Everyone will also have 6 feet. That is instantaneous. So always remember, you write this point. For this point only I was telling you this thing. You write this point, NCERT point. You write average velocity and instantaneous velocity will be equal only when this is a very, very important point. You can write CBI points. If you want, you can write separately. CBI point. This is CBI of NCERT. Chala baga important. CBI point. Chala baga important. You write average average velocity and instantaneous velocity will be equal only when body moves with constant velocity. Average velocity and instantaneous velocity will be equal only when body moves with constant velocity. That is uniform motion. That is uniform motion. Average velocity and instantaneous velocity will be equal only when body will move with constant velocity. That is uniform motion. That is uniform motion. That is uniform motion. Is it okay? So always remember, only for uniform motion, average velocity, instantaneous velocity both will be equal. Is it okay? Done. He will come. Is it okay? Average velocity, instantaneous velocity will be equal only when motion is uniform. So these are the points. In the next class, we will start with numerical from here because time completed. Yeah. So for today, we'll be ending class here only. Tata, bye bye. Take care. Study well. बहुत मन लगा के पढ़ाई करो. NEET 2024 has to be your NEET. You will get best marks in that NEET. Okay, AIMS Gosalite, we will see that. That is not sure right now. Yeah, so for today, we'll be ending here only. Tata, bye bye. Numerical will start in the next class. Okay, Anwar, thank you. Yeah. Okay, bye. I have to go to other campus. Bye. Come on. Thagge dele. Bye.